Hey there guys, Ephraim's Vanguard here. Welcome to this next episode of Let's Play The Simpsons Hit and Run. We are here to not get into our car or run over Gil. We're supposed to talk to Gil. Because I have a car to buy from him. Specifically, this chase sedan. Because it is a good car and it should fulfill most of our basic needs. Where is it? There we go. It honestly looks more purple to me than black, but, you know, like it looks like a very deep purple. But, you know, whatever. I'll accept it. Also, because it has that red cherry light on top of it, it has a siren on it. So it really is like a car an undercover FBI agent would use in the 1950s, at least according to media. Now, before I forget, there's a couple things I want to go... Did I already get that box? I don't remember getting that box. I thought... Oh, here's another box at least. I thought I didn't get the money there. Rude. How dare an invisible wall keep me from driving into the ocean? No, Mr. GameCube, don't click. I just started this episode. We'll destroy some trees, get some money back, because God knows we need it. That's how we lose money. I too am a police. I can do this. I can fix it. That wasn't what I was intending. That went the opposite way I wanted to go. But hey, at least now I know I can fast travel, right? Anyway, now that we're back here. What I was trying to say before is, you see that picture of Krusty's alleged baby? I thought it was a woman laying down at first, because I thought like that part to the right was her sticking her arm backwards or something like that, but it turns out it's the arm of an adult grabbing the baby. Yeah, I wasn't the brightest kid. Still ain't the brightest now, but especially because I just walked out into the road without even looking both ways. But hey, people do that all the time in cities, and you just sort of have to live with it. Well, chase car. So yeah, see. Wasn't there another car that I meant to use? Like, wasn't there a car... Oh, we already know. We can buy the burning ban. But wasn't there another car that we were supposed to use that we got during a poo? Was it the hover car? I think it was the hover car. I think we meant to use the hover car in a poos level, but pff, no. But I never got around to it because I was very poor at managing that. But nonetheless, I think it was. So you know what? Chase car, you can sit on your own for a little while. We're going to be traveling around in the hover car, even though we just chased it over here to Professor Frink's place. So imagine we stole it from Professor Frink. Also, it has the weirdest horn ever. Sounds like someone getting zapped in a very cheesy sci-fi show. But if we come over here, there's some stuff for us to destroy, including a wasp, which I can get in a moment's notice. Okay, maybe not in this car. Let's hop out. No. No! Rude! There we go. The reason I hop into the car is because the car's hitbox is much bigger than Bart's individual hitbox, and it can have coins gravitate towards it from a myriad of places. I think I saw something up here. No, that was just the back of the car that I was seeing sparkle. I know before I said I was only going to record 2 episodes, and yeah, well, here I am recording a 3rd one, because it doesn't feel that hot right now. It's still early in the morning. I think I can withstand it. Welcome, Krusty, and contest winner. Okay. But it's still not that hot. I can manage it. The main problem is since I haven't done this recording in so long, and because I was pretty enthusiastic to record these episodes, I've been talking a little louder than I usually do. Also because I know I'm home alone, and it's starting to strain my voice. I can feel it now, even though I'm drinking a whole bottle of water between the episodes. But you know, water doesn't solve all your throat problems, does it? Why am I going that way? That's not the way I want. I want to go to camp. Oh. That's not what I intended. You're smoking. I can get... Oh, you're gone now. I was about to say, I can get money from your charred corpse. Much like in Skyrim. I mentioned a couple episodes ago that I was planning on getting a new, more powerful computer. One of the first things I'm going to do to break it out is hop back into Skyrim, because I can play it on my current PC, and it's actually a little easier because since it runs slower, I can time my hits better. But still, the lower frame rate tends to be an issue. Hey, I'm surprised it can boot up in the first place. That at least made it possible to play. It's just not, you know, the optimal way to play. Because, you know, having a single-digit frame count... He was blocking me from jumping. Having a single-digit frame count just isn't the most... It's not the best way to play any game, for that matter, so... Like, I don't know why, but that computer really struggles. Like, it can play a lot of games. It can play Modern Warfare 2, for that matter. It just can't play them anything close to optimally. Like, it struggles to run, To the Moon, which is a freaking RPG Maker game. I remember every time the text boxes came onto the screen in those games, they would lag a little bit. Because, like, what's supposed to happen is, the words or the letters come on the screen individually, one by one, but instead, they tended to just come on chunks in that game, which was weird. But we have claimed the camp for ourselves, so that's good. The sound effect was delayed, speaking of lag, and our wager race is over here, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We'll do that at the end when I know I have satisfactory cars. But now that I've done that, we'll, no, we're not done, so let me grab the hover car some more.
Attention cars! 10-year-old hitchhiker needs a ride!
Because we still got places to go. I almost messed up. Well, I didn't make a joke. Good thing I didn't, because I would have messed it up. I was trying to quote Sonic lyrics there, of all things, but... Because I was about to say got places to go, got places to see, but that's not Sonic. That's not City Escape. City Escape is got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow, which is one of the weirdest lines ever. But the point is, I wasn't quoting Sonic. But this car's about destroyed, so we'll let it drift ever so slightly back because it doesn't seem like it has an emergency brake. A what?
And the gay!
Excuse.
My years of ballet.
There we go.
Hang on.
What?
Loser.
Okay, I need to silence that in post because I just shouted there. That's rude. I told you that car didn't have an emergency brake, and now I gotta pay for it. I gotta file an insurance claim. All that stuff. And those coins are going to be gone before long, so... Yeah, no point in trying. Of course, that was my fault. I did park my heavily damaged car in traffic, so... What did I expect? What did I expect? Hop over here. Oh, the problem is now we gotta find a wrench, though. Oddly enough... Yeah, because you can see it's sliding back because it's on an incline and it's pushing that guy back. But, oddly enough, the hovercraft gains wheels when it's just a charred chassis. But, let me see if I can find a wrench somewhere.
I'll never lose these love handles.
Or I can just pay for it to be restored, but that costs money. So you know what, we'll grab the, Ooh, but I'll have to pay it eventually either way if I get rid of it, won't I? That's the issue. And, if I grab someone else's car to go find a wrench, then it'll repair the other car, not the hover car. So, you know what, I'm just out of 10 coins. So, chase sedan. That's what I was looking for.
Breaker, this is Bart Simpson requesting one pimp ride ASAP.
Watch your language. I have on my siren, why aren't you pulling to the side? And now you're just about dead. That's what happens when you don't follow the fake police.
Whee!
And I drive off the side of a bridge. That's also what happens. So come over here. There we go. Bart's Flying Hamster Science Project. That doesn't sound like something I want to know the context to.
My butt hurts.
Alrighty, we'll knock these down just to get some money. Don't run into me. It seems like the AI is more aggressive at this level, because usually they'll like be programmed to stop before they get into you, but here they'll just ram into you like willy-nilly. But there should be a wrench up to the right over here. Indeed there is. So that's good. That's good. And I need to get the card that's sitting over here, because I never did that before. And then we'll go see what Professor Frink has for us. Or Ralph, rather. We'll go see what Ralph has for us. Let's bring you over here. Oh, 2 for 1. What a convenient deal. Just in case this one isn't tall enough, which it is not. Let's pull you out of the way. And pull you on up. That still might not be high enough. I might need the dump truck over here. Nah, it is. Radioactive Man number 1. That's already 6 out of 7 collector cards, and I imagine I might know where the last one is, because it's in an area that we didn't explore all that thoroughly.
It's time for some road rage. Bart Simpson style. I didn't do it.
Let's not get the police on us. Oh, okay. I thought I was about to get the police on me right there, but no, I'm good.
I don't remember these being here before.
Let me grab these while I'm at it. Also, where's the last gag? It's not in the Krusty studio, because there aren't any over there. Also, I don't know where the bonus mission is. Oh, I only need one more Wasp camera? Dang. Dang, I've been productive with this exploring. Like I said, I think I know where it is. Get the money, first and foremost. The most important part.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
Alright, I was hoping I would get that wrench, but you know, it's okay.
Charlie horse, Charlie horse.
Let's ignore that! Okay. Is the last card up here? Because there was one with Lisa up here. There's some money up here. I don't know if it's stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not hearing that last wasp up here. And, I'm not... Oh! Spoke too soon, but the last card isn't here, which means I'm not positive where it is. Don't zap me, Mr. Wasp. No, let me jump up. Thank you. This one's programmed to stay in place, so it'll be easy. There we go. All the level wasps on the 3rd episode of the level. That's good. That means I can just focus on my work, on doing productive stuff for the rest of these levels, and those will be gone. There's no point in wanting to collect them, is there?
Children weren't meant to get this much exercise.
Bart, you're fit for a kid. Don't complain about it. Now, I'm trying to think of where that last card could be, and the last gag for that matter. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if I got all the ones in the Android's Dungeon store, so I'll go check on that in a little. Oh, I know where it is. It's the ball pit, where Mackie was. So that's back up there. Again, I don't know where the collector card is, but I'll find it eventually. Eventually. Also, Nelson's there, but we can worry about him later. GameCube! GameCube, no! Good thing I saved between episodes, huh?
Not the detailing.
Oh, there's our bonus mission. It's Snake. We're going to go be felons, aren't we?
For all the damages.
Then again, Bart is a juvenile. Who knows if he'll be charged as a felon or not.
That was the best ride ever.
There we go. Fill the ball pig and drown the children. And shaky cam. Collect that coin. And getting back up into the 1700s. That's nice. Oh. Well, he was very ready to dive out of the way over there. I'm not seeing anything around here.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Now, I feel like I should change my costume at some point, but...
Move it or lose it.
What if we need, like, a destruction car? Then... Oh, no, 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 no. I need to save my money. I'll buy,
Dust eaters.
Should I? Yeah, I think we might need Hugo Bart for a level, but that's a bridge I'll cross if I come to it. But right now, I want to buy Bart, man. Like so. Yeah, I don't need to worry about the gags in here. So I can spin around here and continue back over to Ralph. I think I said I was going to go to Ralph's race, so that's what I'll do. I think I said I would do it at the beginning of this episode, so oops. Don't quote me, Bart. Don't. Yeah, I wanted the money from that phone booth. Now, Ralph's right over here.
You and me are having a play date. You race and I'll watch.
Sounds fun. Checkpoint race, pass all the checkpoints and cross the finish line first. Don't destroy your vehicle. That's why I got this car, ain't it?
2, 1. I did it. I topped it.
Thank you, Ralph. Congratulations. But you might recognize the dude who's driving that car up front, and if you recognize the pattern, then yeah. I don't know what Bart's saying there, and it always throws me for a little bit of a loop. Also, I temporarily lost the geography of the map in my head, so that's why I started turning left there. It's because I thought there was another left turn, but there was not. You can still take that shortcut, and if you take it well enough, you can get in front of a mysterious racer.
Nice one.
Now, which way is it going to block us off, or... I almost hit that sign. I did sort of wreck there. But, no! That did not go optimally. That'll cause you to lose the race, especially because that happens. Why not block it off sooner? So yeah, don't take that shortcut during this race. I do remember I do remember She Says on Boundary Break, he did like a short video that included an interview with a developer on this game, and he said that I could be wrong, but I think he said level 6 was when it came time to ship the game. I think he said level 6 was one of the last that they had to create, so it took him or the team had to cut some corners around the edges, and I can see that in the layout of these race maps, because there's like a lot of gaps where you think you can take a shortcut, but they actually don't let you. Because, yeah, like what about right there? You can easily go off the ramp. But and then there was that gap in the Millhouse's race that
3, 2,
I ran through. It just seems like there's a lot of. It definitely seems like they didn't have time to fill in the race areas as much as they did, because I could be mistaken. I think the guy said level 6 was one of the last ones they worked on in the game. I'll go double check that, and if it's wrong, I'll put on screen what it actually is. And hearing that they were crunched on time at the end also gives credence to my thought that level 5 was also rushed. He didn't say that in the video, but I think I can tell. Especially because like level 5 just also isn't a plot important part of the game. Not significantly, at least. So we turn to the right up here. That went well. Better than I expected. It's right on our tail, though, so do need to be careful. In fact, we're racing him. I mean, we have been racing him, but the point is he's right there! Did I say who it was? Cut that out if I did. Because I still gotta keep an air of... I still gotta keep an air of...
That was so bad, we won't even give you your license when you're 16.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. That was a very bad ending to that race. Alrighty, you know the drill. I'll let you know when I pass it.
3, 2, 1.
You made good time there. Must have been all that fling from the law you've done.
I am the king.
Well, that was difficult. That was very, very difficult. It may not have looked like it because I was beating the mysterious racer pretty handily back there, but I think that's because he got caught on something that he just couldn't escape from. And I'll admit, I was turning my corners a little better there than I usually was doing in the preceding races, but still, yeah. That was a difficult race. That probably took me about 15-20 minutes to get the right attempt on. So yeah, keep that in mind. It's not an easy race.
Full speed ahead.
And unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to call it quits there this episode. I think after all the cutting, this should be relatively short, like a little under 20 minutes. But hey, you know, there's been shorter episodes before, so it's not the biggest deal. Also, actually, I'm going to spend the end of this episode trying to look for that collector card, because I feel like it'll probably be in this studio. If I had to take a guess. Because let's see, there was one over there. There was one at the inn. Oh, be quiet.
It's time for some road rage. Bart Simpson style.
I do feel like it would be around here somewhere. But then I'll actually close off the episode properly. Is it around here? Like back there? Because I feel like in the failed recording, I feel like I found something back there. No, nothing. Nothing. Can I kick these for money? Yes, I can. And the cops ain't gonna get me. Not back here. They might destroy my car and my dignity and pride, but they'll never get me. No, nothing back here. It's odd because I found all the gags, well, the gags not so much, they're centralized in a couple places, but the cameras, I found all the wasp cameras, so you'd think I would have seen the last card at some point. That must mean it's hidden somewhere, like relatively hidden. Alrighty, let's cause a ruckus in here, because that's what Bartmen do. Send that flying. Nothing back here. No. And unfortunately, I can't get the cops on me, because it would be so satisfying to have them try and catch me back here. But I'm not seeing anything. Nothing up there. Nothing over here. No, nothing. Well then, in that case, I really don't have a clue where it could be. Maybe I didn't check out the campground thoroughly. Well, but there was a card right on the bridge. They usually don't place them too close together. Maybe the observatory? Did I get the one from the hotel? Dang. This is going to drive me nuts. Sorry. Not too sorry. But yeah, there was one on the ship that I got. Dang it. This is going to bother me. So maybe I'll should I just like scoot around until I find it at the beginning of until I find it and then make a mental note of it for next episode? That might just be what I do, because I want to end the recording pretty soon, I'll admit. Where is this taking me, though? Free lift onto the ship? Yes, and I think I could have used this to get that card instead of all the difficult maneuvering with a truck. But hey, that's in the past. Anyway, I'll just end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.